Okay, this is going to be a very, very raw, very brutally honest video to the point. I may not end up posting this, but I thought I'd just come in here to do almost a mini rant because I feel this could help a lot of people and it's something that's very important. And it's one of those things that we would call sort of an unteachable lesson, meaning that you could teach someone about it all they want, but they won't change until they've experienced it firsthand. Now, just for some context, I've been coaching men to lose body fat probably about 14 years, but officially 10 years. And I specifically work with sort of skinny fat guys that want to lose body fat and gain loads of muscle, do it naturally and sort of improve their confidence, feel good so they can take their shirts off and just feel great about themselves, right? I might pop some photos up, maybe not, who knows. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is I got a close friend of mine, good lad, and he was sort of a client for a little while and then kind of wasn't. But he kind of fits that category of most men that I've worked with and speak to. And over the years, I've had thousands of conversations with people trying to lose weight. I used to work in a gym. People go up to you, hey man, how can I lose this bit? I'm going on, I'm going on vacation. I got a wedding, or I'm coming up to my 30s. I'm coming up to my 40s. Some people say, hey, I'm coming up to my 50s. I want to get in great shape. I want to feel good about myself. I'm sick of feeling this way. I hate the fact I have no confidence. I hate the fact I can't take my shirt off. I feel embarrassed around my partner. I feel embarrassed around my friends. I get banter and bullied. Whatever it may be, they've got their reason for wanting to get in shape. And this particular person who's my friend kind of kicked the can down the road, right? He worked with different trainers, didn't really get anywhere. He saw that I was getting good results for my clients. Obviously, he's a friend of mine. So he reached out after a holiday where he was kind of just very uncomfortable with his situation physically. And he started and he did really, really well, right? A couple months in, lost a bunch of body weight. Happiest I've ever seen him. Loads of energy, really, really good. Then it was coming up to Christmas, and before Christmas kicked in, which is a big distraction for most people, he decided to just have his Christmas early. Essentially, he's like, I don't celebrate Christmas on the days. I'm going to go do this, and I'll pick it back up afterwards. No problem. I preach being flexible with your diet. That's how you keep it long-term sustainable. No issues, right? And he did that, and then he kind of didn't pick it back up. And he was like, yeah, Christmas is coming, so, after Christmas, New Year's, I'll wait until New Year's, like everyone else. No problem. New Year's comes around. Well, still recovering from Christmas, still got food in the house. Excuse number one, excuse number two, excuses. Okay, maybe we should stop the excuses. Let's pick it back up. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Well, I am actually going away soon, so I'll stop and then I'll do it after then. It's like, okay, well, you don't need to take a month off for a 4-day vacation, but whatever. And you can see where this is going, right? Over and over again, there was always something getting in the way, be it a vacation, a holiday, someone's birthday, a wedding party. Maybe it's just a sunny weekend and you fancy a beer. It's very easy to tell yourself, oh, I'll get back to it Monday. I'll start New Year's, which is why the gym's busiest on Monday, right? Everyone does this. And it's why everyone talks about fitness and, nutrition and training around New Year's time, because that's when everyone starts to do the whole New Year, New Me. But let's be real. If I upload this, you can probably comment now. Did you stick to your New Year's resolution perfectly? I didn't. I'm not perfect. I'm not here on my high horse. I'm just being honest with you and telling you the brutal truths. The reality is, you don't have forever to get in shape, and there's always going to be something in the way. It's never, ever, ever going to be convenient. A lot of people are like, yeah, I got a week off work, so I'm going to get back on the gym and get back on nutrition. But that's a dichotomy, right? Double-edged sword. If you got the week off or something, you're going to want to relax, you're going to want to socialize, you're going to have errands to catch up with, you're going to see friends, you're going to want to relax. So a week off is not optimal time to get in shape. But let's say you did. Let's say you got this week off and you get in shape, get in the gym, pick up your nutrition, great. What happens when you go back to work? Then you fall off again, right? So 1 week is not going to get you in shape. So you see the problem here. There's inconsistencies with effort. There's a distraction left, right, and center. There's always something going on. There's always a barbecue. There's always a weekend. There's always a social. This guy that I was talking about, this was probably about 8 to 10 months ago. And if he stuck at it like he did those first 2 months, even for another 2 months, he would be in 10 times better shape than he is now. He's gone backwards and backwards and backwards and just made excuse after excuse after excuse. And now he's told me he's going to wait another 3 months. Nothing's even going on these 3 months. He's just chosen 3 months for a break. Now, look, I get it. We all have our mental struggles. We all have our reasons. And I'm not trying to criticize this individual. That's why I haven't said his name or anything like that. I'm trying to paint a picture that everyone seems to think they've got forever. Everyone seems to be waiting for the stars to align to perfectly get on track with their nutrition and training. And as someone that's talked to legitimately probably over 2,000 people now, I've been having conversations every day with multiple people about getting in shape and all this kind of stuff. We all make excuses. We all wait for this time. And some guys just get on with it. Some guys, like, they'll jump on a call with me and they say, look, I'm coming to my 40s. I don't want to waste any time. I've wasted enough time. Let's get on it. And then, 2, 3, 6 months down the line, they're starting to get a transformation. They're feeling amazing. And they always, every time, 11 times out of 10, say, I wish I started sooner. all the time. Even some dudes that start mid-20s, they're like, oh, I wish I started sooner, because they realize, damn, this is harder than I thought. It's not as straightforward as I thought. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be struggles. It's slower than I thought. That's just the reality of getting in shape. It's not this quick, easy thing that you just do on a weekend. They all say they wish they started sooner. And so many people procrastinate and kick the can down the road. And the thing is, this is the brutal reality of it. The longer you wait, the harder it is to then get in shape. The older you get, the slower your recovery, the lower your testosterone levels get, the more things you have in your life, the more responsibilities you have, the more tired you are, the less motivated you are. The older you are, the harder it is. Doesn't mean you can't do it. I've got clients that are in their 40s, 50s that are doing exceptionally well, but they, again, always say they wish they started sooner. The particular reason I'm making this video is my friend who keeps making these excuses. I see him just going backwards. He's gone backwards since he got in shape or made some progress since last year. And it breaks my heart because I'm genuinely here trying to help. And people always talk themselves out of the good thing. I've had people on calls that are going, hey dude, I'm turning 40 in 2 weeks and I really want to get in shape and I'm depressed and I've been trying this and trying that and it's been 8 years and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm like, okay, here's what we need to do, this, or that. Okay, cool, I'll think about it. It's like, what is there to think about? Let's be real, what is that? That's just wasting time, do you know what I mean? I get it. We're humans, we're flawed, we always say these things, but this is why it's an unteachable lesson. No matter how much I tell people or explain or give examples, we all do it, right? I use the analogy, it's like financing a car. We all know it's a bad idea. You probably buy a cheap one in cash, save your money, don't get in debt, and we still just want the flashy, nice thing, and we'll deal with the problems later. I get it, we're humans. Right? I haven't financed a car, but I've thought about it, and I know it's a bad idea, and I've almost done it. So I get it. But let this video be the kick in the ass to say, look, you do not have forever. You will run out of time. There is not a one day. You're always going to be busy. There's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be an excuse if you look for it. The best way to get in shape, start now. Don't worry about being perfect and gain momentum. And heck, 3 months in, you'll be like, damn, I'm so glad I started. Imagine if I waited another year. What I do every time it gets to my birthday or every Christmas is I sort of, look back and go, how much progress have I actually made? What have I done? What could I improve? And there was one birthday several years ago now, thankfully, I was like, man, I wanted to get in shape and I look exactly the same. I've made no progress and it's been a year and I'm looking back going, why? What happened? I'm like, oh, I just kept making excuses. Do you know what I mean? So look, just lock in. Stop wasting time. You don't have forever. You will run out of time. And the longer you wait, the more you go backwards. You're either moving forwards or going backwards. There is no maintaining. If you're not training, if you're not tracking your food, not paying attention to your workouts and exercising, or at least improving in one way, shape or form, you're going to go backwards. And the more you go backwards, the longer it's going to take you to get back to where you are now. If you start now and get on with it, you're going to make progress regardless. If you never quit, there's always potential. Now, if this particular individual, my friend, and if he's watching this, God bless you, if you were to stay on track when you started or when you first, maybe 2 years ago you had a New Year's resolution, just imagine how much better you'd look and feel right now if you stuck to it. You don't have forever. Don't wait until New Year's. Don't go, oh, I got a holiday coming up. I got this coming up. There's always something coming up. So you got to learn to get in shape around the chaos. Otherwise, you'll never sustain it, even if you do manage it. This is the video to kick you up the ass. Get it done. Focus on it now. Don't be, going, what's the best plan, best nutrition plan? Just start. Start prepping meals if that's what it takes. Get to the gym, do a basic workout. Go with a friend. Hire a good trainer. Train with a friend who knows what they're doing. Watch videos and learn, but take action. Get on with it. Don't worry about perfection. If you had two versions of yourself now, and one guy waited for the perfect time with the perfect plan, he's going to be waiting forever and going backwards. If you just start now by doing some push-ups, tracking your food, aiming for more protein, maybe getting a gym membership, guess who's going to make more progress? Get on with it. Don't waste your life. That's the whole point in this video. I might post it, I might not, but yeah. Get on with it.